Hello, this is Crow Centro. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Orcs Must Die. Alright. Try number 4. Seriously. Alright. I had this level in the bag the very first time. Everything was going great. It was kicking butt. And then I fell into a gap that you can't get out of. I'll show it to you when we get in so you guys can get past this. I had forgotten about it, but now that I fell into it, I remembered that that's one of the reasons I was so ticked off when I tried to be beating the game on the hardest setting. Yeah, the hard mode or whatever.
Okay, big area to cover, lots of doors, lots of avenues of approach. Good times, good times.
I like his approach there. Alright, so first things first. Going to the upper floor, past this first point. Alright, if you try to jump down here, there's a spot right in there where I'm pointing that you can actually get stuck in, and I think you can get stuck in other spots as well. Basically, you can't jump out of it. You can walk on top of the candles potentially, but if you fall down there or you're stuck, you cannot get out. I was on the second to last wave, and I lost it because I could not move, I couldn't use my spells, I couldn't set more traps, nothing. So I was stuck in there. Seriously, really ticked me off. Then, I went to do my redos. I made some mistakes, and I realized I wasn't doing things the same way that I was doing it before, which was the difference. Alright, so, green portal takes you up. Red portal takes you down. Something I've been using to remember this in part. First of all, if you look on the mini-map, the lower of the two portals goes to the lower side of the map. The upper of the two portals goes towards the upper side of the map. North to north to south type thing. The other thing is you can use this to remember if it helps you. Green is often seen as good, and up is also seen as good. So, like, green portals give you the green light to go ahead and up in the world. You know, maybe you got a higher grade, we'll call it that. Red is seen as bad, and so is lower also seen as bad in a way. So we connect that connotation. You might be able to put it with something like, you got the red light because you weren't doing so well, so now they're going to be given a lower grade, we'll call it that. Maybe red pun marks for a lower grade. Anyways, the basic idea just being to try to remember the two sides, but you shouldn't have too much trouble after a little bit of practice. I made some serious mistakes the last time through. Let's not do that again. Orc Warrior, Kobold Runner, Hobgoblin Shaman, Armored Ogre, Crossbow Orc, Fire Ogre, Hellbat. These are our enemies. Hellbats means yes, we got flyers. I'll show it to you in a minute. Fire Ogres are immune to fire, but you can still hit them with ice. In fact, even the Armored Ogre can be slowed down with ice. You're not too bad off. The Crossbow Orc can give you some trouble with your archers, so you'll need to take down the flyers. The Hobgoblin Shaman can make the ogres a bit more of a threat. The Kobold Runners can sneak past your traps, but if you keep an eye out for them, then you'll be fine. Of course, the Orc Warriors are going to get blended. Literally. Or grinded, if you prefer. Anyways, whoops. I'm going to go with the Ring of Lightning for anti-air, the Ice Amulet for anti-ogre. It's an interesting way of saying it, I guess. Sticky Tar Traps slow them down. Extended arrow walls, I can place them into various locations. They're pretty good as a whole. I'm going to put it on our barricades, archers. I'm definitely going to need the Clockwork Mace for a ceiling trap. And we're going to need the grinder. This grinder basically, it will clog up, so it can only take out some of the enemies. But until it clogs up, and it's only temporary before it cleans itself out, it will actually go a long... It'll just instant kill all the ogres that get close to it until it jams. So, it's really useful in that way. Very good for tight spaces too, where you force them to go through an area and they just rips them apart. And the last one, the Paladin Champion, will help keep the ogres from getting too far. I've been using the Knowledge Weaver, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. So, the Rift Sentience is really good. The Zombie Orcs are mediocre, but it's so infrequent, I'm not sure if it's worth it. The Trap Linkage is definitely valuable, along with Spell Magnification. The Steel Weaver has to rely more on traps, and doesn't make use of the spells. But the Guardians can be much stronger and can regenerate. Because my Guardians are getting killed, because I can use the Tempered Blades bows to make the Paladin stun enemies, not to mention using Springs, Jagged Steel for more just basic death, I think I'm actually going to go with the Steel Weaver.
There's a lot to learn.
Which means Death Augmenter.
Until later, I suppose.
And because we can't be everywhere at once, well, it'll actually end up being pretty useful to have it this way. Alright. Now, we don't have a whole lot of points, honestly. And I'm going to go ahead, run to the upper floor real quick and show you something before I get everything started. This is our flyer path right here. Comes in from that little area, comes along. Instead of going around here, it actually skips through here, goes up and above that area. It's following our arrow here. Again, skips over this spot here, and then comes into the rift. Alright, there are no other flyer paths. The lower area does not have a flyer path, which helps. Alright, blah, blah, blah. What am I doing? Right. Place these, and that. Alright, that gets me started, and I need to make sure I have damaging traps up. How do I want to handle this? Swinging maces are going to be important. I'm going to go ahead and set that in right away. And is it the upper side? Upper side comes first. I want to make sure they get in there, and I think we're going to be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the flyers right off the bat. Whoops. To make sure I actually target these correctly, because I only got so many shots before I have to regenerate my mana. Alright. We got that done, and I'm gonna try to just whittle them down a bit, because it's gonna... I mean, this thing will take a lot of them out, but it'll jam at some point. Now, if we had the gore on, it would literally be sucking them in, not just making them fall over dead. Just saying. Come on, there we go. Looks like there wasn't firing. Yeah, see, now it's jammed. It won't run. So everyone's getting past it, that's why. Why don't you give it a moment there? And we're good. Okay. Brain. You need to work. There we go. That brain just suddenly froze up like I couldn't think clearly. It was really weird. Alright, so I'm gonna go... Excuse me. Started choking. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead, place some lightning up there, be able to kill a bunch of orcs as they're coming in. I don't need to zoom in. Whoops, I accidentally right-click. That wasted mana. So yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and continue to let these guys get sucked in a bit. And since we got enough, I want to make sure they don't sneak past it here. There we go. We're doing well. Yeah, it's jammed. Lightning storm. That'll help clear out a bunch more guys. We'll wait for everything to jam. Alright, now that we're getting to do a bit better.
Just for you.
Swinging mace. That will help a lot. Alright. Getting ready to jump for both. Upper floor has some fast movers. Ah, that's right. Kobolds. I was using lightning to take them out last time. Actually, I was using lightning because I wanted to build up spell points. Or, excuse me, points to using spells. You know, I'm going to go ahead and focus on making sure this side gets handled, but I gotta keep an eye and make sure no one's getting past the lower side. Swinging mace is nice, but it's not everything. So, just gonna keep an eye on that area. So I really don't want them to get past this time. These guys haven't even gotten to my death trap. So I think the swinging mace is taking them out down there. So we're okay. Yep, we're doing good. Alright. Great. Alright. It's not the perfect setup, but it will help. Okay. I'll let these guys get down this jam.
Good times.
Alright.
Good times.
This was the part where I failed each time, before it, I mean. The fact that I got here shows that I'm actually doing better than I was before, which is normal. While I didn't quite say it the way I wanted to. What I mean is that, it's not like I was doing that badly before, I just had a couple mistakes. Okay. I think what I'm going to end up doing is holding off placing any more traps until I get things handled. I mean, I've got 900 points, but I'm going to spend it momentarily. Alright. So let's go ahead and take care of the flyers as fast as we can. Alright, we got 3 of them. That's getting annoying. Yeah, I think these guys aren't as great as I was thinking I was going to do. Okay, let's go ahead and pull back. Guardian armor, oiled trap gears.
An interesting.
I don't have enough points. Oh, I know, Guardian armor. I don't have enough points for that either. I thought it said 1,000. I didn't read it right. You know what you want. Well, yeah, I did figure it out. Finally. Come on. Seriously. I'll just let the traps work. They And when he gets through, he gets shot in the face. I think we're doing good. Whee. Whee. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm liking this. Really am. I wonder if there's anything else I could do here. Whee! I'm having fun. Alright. Guardian armor.
You'll be back.
And along those lines, I need to do a couple other things. Alright. You have to block this off, or else if you place anyone up here, literally the first thing that happens is they get shot. Or attacked by normal orcs coming through. Alright, so we got some guys up here. Let's take them down. And there we go. Let's drop down. Alright, this is being handled, but I see we got some runners, so I'm just going to keep an eye out for a moment here. And anyone who's starting to get through will get shot. So this one's better set up than the other one. It's just there's no good overhang by comparison. So we're using the best overhang we got there. Alright. I think we're doing good. Wait, what? From what? Oh, more lightning. Or guys up here. And headshot. Headshot. They fell. Well, I didn't have enough. That's what the problem is. I didn't have enough money. Okay. You kind of have to place a ton of them for it to work well. Oh, hello. Yeah, so he's tough. No doubt. Oh, okay. I'm trying to take these guys out. They're not really cooperating with their heads. They're really doing a good job of hiding behind this rogue. Okay, I'm gonna hold up for a moment here because I cannot risk these guys getting through. Haha! Got him. Alright. Oh, that's not the right one. Well, he's dead anyway, so that works. My health up since I lost a few trying to fight the other people's health was getting that. Yeah. Someday I'll be able to speak. Apparently that day's not today. Alright. I'm gonna play. Oh, we got someone who made it. This way. Whoa! That's why he made it. Alright, so these things are nice, but they do not actually stop everything. So I'm going to see if I can... Really? You're not going to let me do that? So I'm going to place him here. That'll stop the ogres from coming up, just, you know, free of pain and all that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to burning.
Very well, then.
That'll help. If they're going to handle ogres, they have to have...
I suppose I expected this.
So that was lower. We need to go to the upper traps, actually closer to here. So I'm going to go ahead and place another guy here. That'll help lock them into place. As useful as these grinders are, they do jam up and they only take out normal enemies. And normal enemies are being taken out by, quite frankly, the swinging Mace of Doom. And my cat is attempting once again to get in front of the screen while I'm in the middle of, you know, working on this. This definitely has to be upped. This is the only thing stopping flyers right now. I am serious. Okay, let's go. That's why I got so many of them, in case you're wondering. I mean, I know that you don't need that many, but... Okay. You know, I got ice. Ice works so much better against those things. Okay, coming on the other side as well. Coming from down below. Up above, they're coming from everywhere. Okay. Down below is fine, so... You know what? Storm. There we go. And... one thing I have had trouble with sometimes is... Yeah, I better leave just archers here. That doesn't matter, they're going to turn themselves around. So, whoa, starting to fall off. That's good. Oh, hang on. I'm about to earn enough points. There we go. Might as well. Hey, here's a locking me in place. That's not nice. Okay, down below, I see that it's working well enough. I just want to double check, make sure we're okay. Are we? Yeah, we're good.
sick.
Up above is the only... Never mind. We're done.
Look at that noir.
Okay. What do I want? Well, the oil gears will help, and then the jagged steel.
Is that
We're not
all?
using the physics traps. Wait. All physics traps.
An
That's not a
interesting
physics trap,
choice.
though. Nah, that's just an instant death trap. Which is nice. Oh, hello. I'm gonna try to take a few of these guys out, because quite frankly, they can be really dangerous when they come in large numbers against your guys. Alright, so I think we're okay up here at the moment. Gotta try to avoid being shot too many times. Keep an eye down below again. I'm keeping an eye on what's happening on the other side via minimap. To see if they get past the area that's marked, basically, with my traps. Not really, excuse me, marked, but or I recognize that portion of the map.
Is that it?
Alright. We have a lot of archers that'll help, so I'm gonna go ahead and place some archers here. They will back up the other archers, and will stop any ogres or such from getting through, and provide some extra defense. In the meantime, I think we're doing well enough. They're okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down here and see what we got. Might as well clear them out a little bit. Trying to snipe the guys in back there. Shaman. Alright. Jumping up. Make sure these guys are under control. Okay. It really would help if it didn't get to the barricades. But do as you can. Alright. We're good. Seems like we're pretty good. Okay. Break time. That means we've already finished that level. So this area we had to work out big time because that's where I was seeing some real difficulties. Guardian limb is reached, so we're not going to do that. Just realized that. Well, normal guys apparently aren't getting through here. Ogres are the ones we're having trouble with. And ogres are immune to the various traps that we're going to deal with. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and place one of these here. That'll help. And I think, well, I could place some here. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do. I really need to help out with this side. I think just something as simple as placing a bunch of these things would help substantially. Alternatively, if I've got enough points for it, I might be able to, whoops, add on another turn, so to speak, to this trap setup. By doing so, I could have more of these set up in place. I might as well go ahead and place that there, though, since they're going to be placed right through there. That'll help reduce the orcs' problem. Why can't I speak? Okay. Anyways. On the other hand, that's already... I'm going to go ahead and just place some traps right there.
Try this archer side.
Okay. Well, Mr. Ogre, you're going to get headshotted. Alright, we're good. Okay, so switching over to upper floor. How we doing? You appear to be alright. I don't see anything particularly powerful coming through here. I think we made good use of things. Oh, right. I wanted to place this here. Put that there. And then place that there. Handle the last of it when it sneaks through. I think we're good to go. No? Really? Nothing? Come on, guys. Are you serious? Nothing's coming close. I'm not complaining, mind you. It's just different, that's all. I have so many points. I actually... When did I start having points? This is new. Oh, what the heck. I'm just gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna focus on the upper floor a bit because I want to see if we're handling things well with our archers. See, the fact that the regenerating is really helping. Oh, I'm kind of glad I came up here, actually. No, I'm just holding down sprinting forwards. The moment I break free, I'm free. Woohoo! And nice. Yeah, I was afraid that would happen. I can't place more archers, to be honest. There's only so much I can do with this. Yeah, see, they're regenerating their health, but there are so many of these flyers in the ground. I'm gonna test something out here. Whoops. So I go up here. That should be right in that direction to shoot them as soon as they come through. I think we're good. And I'll place another longer flyer path anyways. Just keep the population down a little bit. Also, as soon as they're coming through here, I want them to be met with surprise, so to speak. Okay. Down below, I see something that looks like a coin. Yeah, we got a coin here. Not sure who it's from, but they won't be missed. It was probably mean. But, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Why you? I know. Let's try... Nah, I'm not gonna sing. Well, I am gonna sing. I actually sing in choir. But I'm not singing if I don't have to. Yeah. Anyways. Is he pinned to the wall? I think so. I like it. It's a new decoration for our wall. I've got so many trap points. I could, like, place traps spontaneously if I felt like it. Well, we're about to do the dance, let's be honest. Barring something really weird, we're gonna be doing the 5-star dance in a moment. Yay! Uh-oh. Come on, let's kill these guys. Alright, there we go. I just noticed the grinders are actually taking out the goblin shaman. Oh, something's under attack. That's my paladin.
They've destroyed a barricade!
There we go. Perhaps? Yeah, the barricades are casualties of his swinging. It can happen, but the thing is, it still stopped him, and apparently we had, judging by the coins, 2 other ogres. See? 5-star dance. Splits included. Of doom. Alright. Victory. 5 skulls. Let's see what our point total is. 160,000. Stats. 7,100. Not by a lot. I knew that might happen, but we still made it, and that was the important part. That was the other thing, is I had... and why say hard mode? It's actually, I think, called Nightmare, but it's hard mode. Anyways. Biggest kill streak 20. I don't really get the 40 kill streak. It's probably because I'm a trap user. Alright. Well, anyways, oh, I was looking for the upgrades. It's because I wasn't on the right screen. I couldn't see them. Alright. So, self-clean grinder. Grinder traps can grind longer before resetting and reset faster. That's actually going to take out a lot of enemies very quickly, and I would highly recommend getting that particular trap. We've upgraded a lot of stuff we use. Like, I don't use the wall blades, and pretty much the self-clean grinder, or the grinder would be better than the wall blades. The push trap, again, it's so finicky, I find it not to be useful. The pressure steam trap, again, the steam trap basically just throws them in the air. I haven't found this to be too terribly useful. Sorcerer's Brimstone is something you might consider later on when you get extra points, because it does make the damage over time last longer. The Crushing Powder can stun targets, so like those ogres that were causing trouble wouldn't be as much trouble if they were being hit repeatedly by the Crushing Powders. And then like I'm gonna go ahead and grab the self-clean grinder here. I really want that one. Reinforced Decoy takes much more damage before exploding, and then compared with the boom barrel that does a larger radius, which you could use, and more damage, so it's more effective. Sniper Auto Ballista is good because it increases range, and this, you can use this to support your troops on levels. That's something I'll be considering. It's just that I think the grind is more important. Storm Zapper is something we don't get to use yet. Mana Fountain, Forward Burst. We'll get to those when we get time. It's just, I don't want to touch these things because unless you purchased the extras, you wouldn't even have this in the normal game. These extra 3, including the Alchemist Satchel and the Vampiric Gauntlets, also come with expansion content, downloadable content. And I don't feel it's fair to the players to be relying on things that they can't use. Anyways, I think we're good for now. Oh, these things are getting long, but we did succeed. After a few tries, lost all my barricades here. Oh well, we're good enough. And I will see you all next time.